Hey guys, I'm T, and this is from Prison to Reform, back again with some more food stamp nonsense for you guys. I hope you enjoy this one, but before I start the video, please like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss any more uploads from me. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
Taxpayers ruined my life. I lost my $50 apartment. I lost my relationship with my boyfriend that I've been with for 2 years. I'm losing everything. I lost my food stamp card today because of you guys. So somebody from the store asked me if they give me something to eat. They got me Nerds gummy clusters. That's what I'm eating for dinner. You guys really want me to be starved, don't you? You really want to see me starve. I can't get a job because of you guys. Every time I try to get a job, y'all call them. You're weird. How do you even know that I'm working? Are you stalking me? Taxpayers are freaking obsessed with me. Y'all won't leave me alone. What's next? What's next? Leave me be. I don't bother you. You already got my $50 apartment that had no doors or no windows taken. Like, what more do you want from me? Serious question. What more do you want from me? My mom can't stand me. My sisters can't stand me. All because of y'all.
So now they're trying to make everybody reapply for their food stamps benefits. Bitch, are you kidding me? So y'all know this whole food stamp debacle. First they was not giving it. Now they giving it or whatever. Then they said they wasn't giving the percentage. Now they saying they giving all of it. I don't know. It's too much damn back and forth. They playing with too many people's livelihoods, if you ask fucking me, bitch. But anyway, so now they're trying to say that everybody that receives EBT food stamps benefits have to reapply, as if they don't do that already 3 to 6 months, every 3 to 6 months. Am I correct? So why do they have to do their application? This is just prolonging the process of people getting their benefits and people getting their food for the holidays. It's like y'all buying time because y'all don't spend the money, or y'all don't have it, y'all trying to make up for it, or y'all just doing it on purpose and being spiteful and mean and evil. They saying it's because it's like over, I think, 100,000, 200,000 deceased people receiving food stamps benefits. Talking about, oh, it's a part of a scam and all this extra stuff. But y'all don't be saying that when the deceased people be getting their Social Security. And the way y'all been cracking down on people and their food stamps and how they qualify, how is deceased people even receiving food stamps? Because now, to even get approved, you got to talk to an agent or talk to a representative. So I'm confused. I don't know. It's a plot and a scheme set up by Tide, bitch.
SNAP benefits are back, and most people should have them already. But if you don't, let me explain why. Even though the government is back open, it is up to the state to start rolling out the food stamps. So basically, the state can choose whether to roll it out over time, and states like Florida are doing exactly that. Most states, though, distributed it between 24 to 48 hours, even 72 hours in some cases, once the government reopened. If you have any questions about when you're going to receive your EBT, you can easily just check out the state's EBT app and stay up to date with everything that's going on. By the way, if you're seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Brianna. I am an Afro-Latina Emmy Award-winning news anchor, and I help you navigate through this crazy world together, from news headlines to everyday life and everything in between. Follow me for more content like this.
Listen, I'm finna rough and feathers, but I never gave a fuck. Like, the people is really out here crying because these folks done cut the stamps down. Like, y'all are getting way too comfortable with shit that is not here to help you. That is to keep you stuck and stagnant, sweetheart. Prime example, look at your mamas, look at your grandmas, look at your great-grandmas. All these people been on Section 8, food stamps, and etc. They still what? Stuck and motherfucking stagnant since the 90s. And y'all know you can't make a certain amount of money. And if you decide that you want to start doing better for yourself and make a couple more extra hundreds, they gonna cut your ass off. So with that being said, in this economy, to think one thing is gonna work, oh, I never work. I do half of a living. I do this. You do specials for a living, and that shit ain't gonna make no ends meet, baby. Ain't no bills gonna get paid for real. Nothing but a phone bill and a goddamn internet bill. Y'all be too young not to have a good paying job. Go get you a job, boo. It's okay. Then to be talking about what a nigga can do, girl. These niggas fucked out with kids everywhere. They can't help you. And with that being said, secure yourself with a bag so that you can secure your family. One of the worst things to worry about is damn how me and my kids gonna eat. As y'all can see, the government don't give one fuss about you or your kids. They willing to cut y'all ass off unexpectedly in the middle of a fucking holiday.
I was doxxed this morning using public information, but this person was doing it in an unsavory way. And I ended up taking the conversation offline and let him know, if you continue down this path, I will block you. But the gist of it is he's very angry that I'm an advocate for the SNAP program. And he specifically is upset about people selling their SNAP benefits. He has done research on the illegal uses of SNAP in his state. So I'm interested in learning more, and I do know about these things, but I wanted to hear him out. I didn't go into that conversation trying to find common ground. Obviously, I felt uncomfortable with him trying to dig into my financial life, post things that were definitely misleading and inaccurate. But we ended up finding common ground. He does care about people that are in need of food. He does think that the technology needs to be improved. And he does care that he does not want people to do illegal things. I was like, okay, we have found common ground. And the situation was quickly de-escalating because we found these areas that we did agree on. Was not looking for an apology. It was not looking for anything else. I do think this person will be blocked because like I said, I felt very uncomfortable with 2 small children. I know that not everyone can come to a point of being reasonable, but I really do. It just gave me a lot of hope that I might not have the same viewpoint or the same experience that you have or are having, but I want to understand because I want to be an advocate for you as well. And I want to help find the gaps within the SNAP program to better utilize our dollars, make sure it's getting to people that truly need it. He does not understand or will never be on my side of advocacy. Totally fine. But I would love to use his investment in his investigations and all that sorts of things to understand what he's doing. So that's really it.
Let me tell you something. Food stamps was created in 1939. Now stay with me. Black people didn't start getting them until 1964. Did you hear me? Food stamps was created in 1939. Black people didn't start getting them until 1964. Okay? Say that for the lady that walked in that damn food stamp office and it started snowing. Hell, why do you think that?
Good morning, y'all. Dia sent me a letter in the mail about my food stamps, the SNAP benefits. They did not want to respond to my application, but yet they responded to my appeal. You can discuss the reason you disagree with our decision, but they didn't give me a decision. We can answer questions about our decision. I still don't know what the decision was or is. My application is pending. See, I already showed that one. I just need my food stamps. I went last night and threw up the food that I did have. Apparently, no eggs, so can you give me my food stamps so I can eat properly? Like, I like fruit. I don't really do meat, and fruit doesn't ever disappoint. It's healthy, good for you. It helps your digestion, all of that. Like, man, especially the honeydew. I learned that. I did. So, just give me my food stamps, bro. Like, Monday morning, I'm calling, but you're wasting my time.
What I'm about to say might shock you. But listen, let me take these shoes off because my feet hurt. Today at work, I was so glad to see all of the different families with their children. They had their 3 and 4 carts full of groceries, shopping. This government shutdown thing was so hard to watch all of these different parents not knowing where they would get their next meal from to feed their children. It was heartbreaking for so long. But when I tell you to see all of these people, and as much as I hate seeing so many people on a daily basis, I was so ecstatic to see these children pushing carts through the store today with their moms and their grocery shopping, and they're riding on the front of the cart, picking up stuff. it was touching. It was heartwarming. Like, it shocked me for me to feel the way I felt, because I felt so bad this last couple of weeks watching people come in and out of the store wondering how they were going to feed their families and when this shutdown was going to be over. This was the best night. This was Christmas for me, believe it or not, because it was like a sigh of relief to see these families be able to come into the store and grab groceries to feed their children and themselves. I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. It felt so good. Like, I felt good to be annoyed by them. Hey, this won't scan. Hey, this is not supposed to be this price. It felt so good. And you've got to be like the most heartless person to think that those people for this last 2 weeks couldn't feed their families, that you thought that that was okay. That is never okay for people to have to wonder where they will get their next meal from to feed their children. I just really wanted to share that with y'all. Let me get myself together because I am just getting home from work. I am tired. I need to get in my shower and get me something to eat. And I am taking it down for the night. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. You guys have a good night.
Mike Epps said something about the food stamps. Basically, you know, some black people shouldn't even be on food stamps because it creates a trickle down effect. And, you know, shoot, to tell you the truth, a lot of people that's in jail is because of their diet. They was eating that bad food and stuff. Bro, listen, let me say something. I don't care about the small percentage of people that are manipulating the system to get free food stamps and stuff like that. Government, I really don't care. The majority of people that are on that stuff actually need it, and it's helping them get by day to day. Okay? Address that. The majority of people that's on food stamps is not manipulating the system. And the majority of the population that's not on food stamps, the majority of the population that's on food stamps is white people. The majority of us is not on that. But the black folks that are on it need it. The majority of the black folks that are on it need it. Okay? And the majority of them are not manipulating the system. So to be talking about this small number that's doing it, man, forget all that, bro. Forget all that. Now, do people need to get their diet in order? Yes. Yes. Do people need to eat healthier? Yes. But to try to say that you glad that some of these people, I'm not happy that happened. It should have never happened. It was a horrible thing that happened. Right? So I don't agree with this take. And for him he also said in the clip that he can't be canceled. There's plenty of people that said that, right? Or that even thought that they would never be canceled. They can end up being canceled. I don't think this clip particularly will get Mike Epps canceled. But if you do something that is so horrible, you will be canceled. If you say something that is extremely horrible, you will be canceled, fam. Like, we gotta stop the BS now. Stop the BS.
Okay, but it's none of your business because I've been putting money into that system since I was 14 and I am 40. So 26 years. I'm just receiving my own money back, sweetheart. Don't lose sleep over it, okay? I know you guys are probably gonna hyper-focus on all of this now because of the Epstein files. I'm so sorry that your president is a you know what. But here, let me pop your head. It'll be okay. I'm sorry. And no, there was not 5. There's 4. Because I got the 2 from Brahms because it's supposed to be the best. And I went there to get a hamburger and I got those 2 tubs. And they were on sale. It was like 2 for $7. And then I went to the other store that I like to go to. And they had my favorite ice cream. So I was like, oh, fuck. I know I just bought 2, but I'm going to buy 2 more because I know I like this. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if that's okay with you or not. But like I said, it's none of your business.
Why is it that some states got their EBT and others have not got their food stamp benefits? Now, some states are reporting that they got full benefits and paid out even early. Some states are saying they've got partial benefits, and then there is a lot of places that are saying they have nothing, and some are showing pending. So I'm going to name off a few of the places that said they have not received anything, so you know that you haven't done something wrong and it's just you. Okay, so we have Missouri, Iowa, Colorado, Michigan, Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, and Maryland are all places that says they have not received funding yet. And I am going to figure out why, and I'm going to post it so you guys know when you can be expecting it and just give you a little bit of a heads up as much as I can, and we're just going to pray that the Lord will provide these benefits in time for Thanksgiving.
Ain't hit yet. So let me show you exactly. It's the middle of the month and my food stamps still ain't hit yet. So let me show you exactly how I'm feeding my 5 kids at Walmart this month. Okay, first, if one egg in a carton accidentally cracks at self-checkout, the whole carton becomes free. Just saying. Next, dented cans or opened cereal boxes get discounted 50% off at checkout. I always grab for the damaged packages. I never pay full price for nothing. Like, why would I not when I got 5 kids to feed? Now, if you comment Walmart hacks in the comments, I'll send you another little secret.
I'm trying to figure out why the people so mad about food stamps. And it's only the palm color people. Like, literally, if you want food stamps, just apply and lie. That's it. Apply and lie. You see how they be stealing from us? Steal from them. Literally, you can have a 9 to 5, a 5 to 10, a 10 to 12 job and still get that EBT. Just tell them you don't work. That's it. Just tell them you don't work and you gonna get the funds. I've been doing it. I'm gonna still keep doing it. I'm gonna forever do it. Catch me if you can.
Well, this is more bad news for people on EBT and food stamps. Rumors have spread that the Trump administration now wants to drug test you if you have EBT, food stamps, and maybe Medicaid. So how do you feel now knowing that the Trump administration that you voted for wants to drug test you? Now, they ain't drug testing nothing else, but they gonna drug test you to get food stamps, EBT. I think this is preposterous. I think it's crazy, but they ready to do it. See, the Trump administration is going a different direction. It's called taking everything from poor people, taking everything from the low income, making sure you don't get nothing. And this is the way it is. Now, I only report the news, but I'm telling you, they're ready to implement this. I think this is terrible for America. It's terrible for poor people, for homeless people, for middle class, for military, anybody who gets food stamps. You should not have to go through a drug test to get food stamps. Let me know how you feel about this, but the Trump administration is ready to jump on this quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You know, it's funny you say that when it's people who are married who are on food stamps, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, you're probably on it yourself. But it's okay. Most people aren't transparent like I am because honestly, I don't care what people think. But yeah, that sound dumb. Elderly only disability, because kids ain't supposed to eat. Kids are supposed to starve, is what you're saying, right? Because if our men of war, you know, people who have served our country, you know, some of them who get honorably discharged, some of them are on food stamps too. Look up minimum wage for me, babes. Look up minimum wage. How about we fight about the fact that they pay us crumbs and peanuts? How about we fight about that? How about we get upset about that? Once again, if you want to support, follow me and have all your little raggedy friends follow me too. You know what? Have all your friends comment on this post, like it, and share it. If you don't want me to be put on, if you don't want my kids to be on food stamps, because my kids don't deserve to eat, is what you're saying. All right, bye.
Okay, so in the last video, a girl was responding to a comment where a lady said only the elderly and disabled people should be the only people depending on food stamps. Are you serious, lady? What about the veterans that literally fought for our country? What about children? You know, they didn't ask to be born. And there's kids in foster care. Foster families rely on it too, because they take in kids who didn't have great parents. You know what I mean? So, again, you know, I hate talking about these food stamps. I hate getting on here and expressing my opinion because it's a big thing right now, and I don't want to say something wrong. I don't want to upset anybody. I don't like it at all, but I don't think that only the elderly and disabled should be the only people receiving food stamps. I think that, you know, we have veterans and we have kids in foster care, and we have really good people who are taking those kids in and trying to provide them with a better life. There's, you know, just so many reasons why people depend on food stamps who aren't elderly or just disabled. So it didn't sit well with me. And then the guy prior to that, he says that Trump may want food stamp recipients to drug test. And, you know, I agree. I think that, you know, I wouldn't have an issue with that. But like I said, you guys know my story. I've been to prison. Before you get out of prison, like 30 days prior, they have you sign up for food stamps, Medicaid, help you get your license, your birth certificate, all of that. So when you go out, you at least have those things, insurance and food stamps, and you know what I mean? And I understand that when people leave jail or prison, they could fall right back into addiction. But are we going to starve them because they have a disease? I don't know. It's just, that one's touchy too. I wouldn't mind it, like, if that were a thing, but who knows? Because marijuana is legal, right? So I don't know if they would rule that out, if it would count, if it doesn't, like, then what? You know what I mean? Like, people who rely on that for pain. I don't know. I wouldn't mind the drug testing, but again, you know, yeah, there probably are a lot of addicts who have food stamps, but those people who are addicts, they may have kids, and the only reason their kids could eat is because the mom has food stamps, and hopefully she isn't selling it for other things. And I think that that's what they're trying to prevent. I don't know what their thought is behind that. I can't say for sure, but you know, if you have someone struggling with addiction, doesn't have the money to get clean, don't know what to do, don't know where to go, because sometimes you have to have insurance. Like, I remember taking he's like a brother to me, he wanted to get clean. I took him up to the hospital, and they said, do you have $2,000 today to pay to get in? He comes back out, and he is in tears. Because when he didn't have the $2,000, and he just wanted help to get clean. So I don't know. I don't care if they add that in, but again, like, I just think about the kids, you know, the parents who are making terrible decisions, and then it's going to affect the kids, and the parents aren't going to pass, and then how are the kids going to eat? I watch enough crime and body cams where, you know, police save kids from some of the worst living environment, no food, and I don't know. What are your thoughts, dude? I'm just rambling at this point. I'm sorry. What are your thoughts? Do you think that they should be drug tested or not? And do you think that only elderly and disabled people should be the only people to rely on food stamps? I would like to know your opinion and your thoughts. It's just all crazy to me. I can't keep up with this stuff. Every day it's something new. So let me know your thoughts.